Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the San Diego State Aztecs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Aztecs will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lining up for a first down play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that will be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. Looking for a deep man. Snatches it on the run. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll try the left side. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Vasquez. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out at the end zone was not a good one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. Dances away. Going for a big play right off the bat. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback empties his backfield. A run for the quarterback. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Wide out in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
San Diego State, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Vasquez. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Will take over 1st and 10.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on
Ball is free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this offense continues to shoot itself in the foot. The first drive of the game, they throw a pick, and now they cough it up on the ground. They've got to do a better job with ball security, guys, or they have 0 shot of winning this game.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. That's caught. It's Brown. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Power football with the run.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The Panthers get it past the sticks.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the Panthers are flying down the field. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to move it through the air. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man.
Brings up second down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the option. Quick toss. He breaks a tackle. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Leaves it with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And he tacks on the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
San Diego State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. Caught near the sideline, it's Vasquez. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun on third down. Quick completion on the out route. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Hard running there. Got enough for the first. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida International 21, San Diego State 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll go right back to it. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, San Diego State.
The Aztecs need to pick it up on fourth down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On fourth down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll leave it with him. Across the 25, he's got room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Defensively, it's like which one of these guys are the most dangerous? Goodness gracious, you got so many guys that spread you out with speed and wide receivers that you think about taking away the passing game. And then what do? They put him in motion. And he goes across the formation really quickly. They give him the football, and he just so fast chews up yardage. Defensively, there's so many things to be talking about, to be talking through. And then they do stuff like that. It's even more confusing.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. FIU pushing tempo.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. They'll test the right side. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, FIU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Vasquez. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quickly to the tight end. Ripping through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And you want these guys that can take the top off the defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's McNeil. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Will take over. First and 10.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. Wide receiver shows motion. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Panthers will snap it on first and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. It's complete on the right side. Still running at the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The RPO fired complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on second and 8. On the option. Now the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Catch in the middle. It's McNeil. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Timeout.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking to the end zone. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. Ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as a result, the defense gets the INT.
One more snap coming before halftime. He'll come out throwing on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Panthers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Vasquez. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They move the tight end all over. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Panthers! And the stomping has commenced.
Number 31 with the carry.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Jacksonville State is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in CUSA, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 12 over UTSA. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over.
Come on, set. Over.
Little touch pass to the receiver. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Cricket.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay.
2nd and goal coming up.
Get set. Get set. Travel. Travel.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Oh, picked off. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, San Diego State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Here we go. Black 24.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Going downfield for the big play. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the 2nd half, he still doesn't have a catch.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the lone running back. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
14.
Coming out with it, it's Vasquez. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Aztecs will take over. 1st and 10.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Timeout, Florida International.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Escapes the sack. Lost one deep down the right side. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front blocking.
Does this head coach not believe in punting? Does he think punting's against the rules? On fourth down, looking for the completion. Trying to escape and get it himself. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The give to the back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine touchdown, Florida International. And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Vasquez. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
On the run, still looking. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Shotgun snap on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter.
42 spikes.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Florida International 35, San Diego State 14.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag.
Ready up.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Down.
On the move. Breaks the tackle. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aztecs. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's McNeil. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. FIU pushing tempo.
Near the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Picks up 4. 3rd down coming.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
They go to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To throw, it's Sellers. Setting up the screen. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
FIU set up with another first down.
Check, check. Flex. Check. Double right. Ready, go.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
On the
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Easy.
He'll ride his man on the option. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Jackrabbit. Convoy. Razor.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Inside the 30. There he goes down the right side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Number 83.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend.
Number 17.
Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive with a pass. Flips it out to the back.
The first down pass complete to the back. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
On the ready.
And here comes the offense on second down.
3:25. Down.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on second down. He's taking a deep shot. Brings it down on the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got it in the middle. It's Vasquez. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
6-9-1. Gators score.
Wants to throw on third. Going up top. He makes a grab. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't. And keep running them, keep getting better at it. So use this as practice.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Slide 22. Slide 22. Go.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Motion from the offense. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Florida International.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires to the right. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.